History has shown us that when it comes to workers and companies, government policies can greatly impact the balance of power. In 1935, the power shifted from companies to workers when President Franklin Roosevelt signed the Wagner Act. It mandated employers negotiate with legitimate unions. That is the same year the United Auto Workers Union was formally founded in Detroit. So fast forward to 2012, the Republican right-to-work law shifted the power away from unions. And now, as Democrats take control of both the legislature and the governor's office, they're promising to throw out the right-to-work law. 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell takes an in-depth look at what this means for unions, as well as your job and money.
This was the scene in 2012 when Republicans controlled both the legislature and the governor's office. Union members stormed the state capitol building, protesting the passage of right-to-work legislation without a hearing during a lame duck session. Then Republican Governor Rick Snyder signed it into law.
Right to work is about the relationship between the union and workers. And this is about being pro-workers, giving workers the choice.
We are feeling damn good about where we are headed.
Now power has shifted. Voters gave Democrats control of the legislature and the governor's office. Democratic State Senator Dana Polehanki says, expect change.
Right to work, the union-busting law, we'll repeal that.
So what would this change mean? Before right to work, if you took a union-negotiated job at a place like Ford, for example, you had to pay union dues to take that job to the UAW. After right to work, if you took that union-negotiated job, you could choose to pay union dues or keep that money in your own wallet. It's had an impact.
Take a look at this. We charted Michigan's union membership rates with Bureau of Labor Statistics data. You can see, after right to work passed in 2012, union membership fell dramatically in Michigan, hitting a new low last year of 13.3%. Right to work supporters say that isn't a bad thing. They say it makes Michigan more attractive for business. And as Republican State Senator Jim Runstad argues, empowers workers.
I think that you shouldn't be forced to join a union when you go to work for a company, and that should be your option as it is now. The union should earn that vote. They should earn your trust in order to join the union.
You can have a choice to not work in a union location.
Brandy Mullen protested right to work back in 2012. At the time, she was a union janitor at the Rensen. Now she's state director of SEIU Local 1. She argues union solidarity is what empowers workers, resulting in higher pay and benefits. The Bureau of Labor Statistics says non-union workers in 2021 earned a median weekly pay of $975, 83% of the $1,169 union workers took home. She says right to work busts solidarity.
Things shifted in 2013. It was difficult. It was hard. It was like night and day.
What do you say to someone who says, you know what, like you said, some of the baristas, they don't want to join the union. Why should they not have the right to opt out?
I totally get it. If I'm not going to be there for very long, I probably wouldn't want to either. So it's, I can understand why people are feeling that way, but ultimately in the long run, it does help a lot more people other than just yourself.
A National Labor Relations Board judge ruled last month Starbucks illegally fired Hannah Whitbeck for trying to organize a union at an Ann Arbor store. She now is in the process of being reinstated at work. She says she learned right-to-work laws make it harder to unionize.
I'm hoping that, with this being taken away, it can really strengthen solidarity, not just for Starbucks workers, but for anybody in a union.
Kim Russell, 7 Action News.